Welcome to the Kinkazoid podcast, where we give you your weekly dosage of nasty, freaky, kinky conversation and relationship too. Here's our host. It's your girl, Chase, the C. Hayes. How you say it alongside flavor stays in your mouth? I'd be mad if you gave this slaughterhouse of a dick to another bitch, yes, I would be very upset.
Y'all, it's your girl, Royal, no tagline necessary. Just recognize she's a queen. You see the headline. When I say it was a wet spot, I mean it was a wet spot. Like, it was like all encompassing the entire bed or whatever, almost.
And your boy Hubdusa, as they say, giving it to you from the front and the back. Nobody asked you what you like or what you feel works better. I said what works for me.
It's time to start the show. Let's get kinky. What's going on, you guys? It's another great week to be very disgusting, kinky, and nasty. It's your girl Chase, it's Hayes, and how you say it, as long as that flavor stays in your mouth.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Royal, no tagline necessary. Just recognize she's a queen.
Your boy Hubdusa here, giving it to you from the front and the back.
Whoop de whoop 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 whoop. We are back with another week.
Where's the energy, man?
Huh?
Are you good?
Huh?
You got some. I said,
where
the
energy at?
I am run ragged, guys. It has been a very long weekend. A very long weekend. I have been going all week, so I have not stopped literally at all. Like this even today, I went to a friend's 30th birthday party / baby shower. So
what?
Birthday party / baby shower?
Yeah. Okay. 2 things at the same time. You know?
2 things that don't belong together. I'm just saying.
A birthday and a baby?
No. 30th birthday party and baby shower don't belong together.
I
mean, is she pregnant when she turned 30? She can't help that. So you want her to stop the pregnancy just so she can?
I'm just saying those seem like 2 separate events.
It's like it's a milestone birthday. Nobody wants to be pregnant during a milestone birthday. At least,
yeah, definitely nobody wants to be pregnant. But it is what it is.
I can't listen. I turned 21 and I was pregnant. So yeah, that was great. When I was supposed to be turning up, I was turning down. Like
turning up that apple juice. That's definitely turning up that
apple juice and like
sparkling cider.
That's it.
Cider, some mocktail, little cute little something. So Sherry Temples, okay, don't sleep on a.
I thought it was
Sherry Temple.
Shirley Temple, yeah,
the bomb, the best drink ever. I used to tell guys that all the time. I used to be like, you know how easy it is to get bitches. Y'all are just lazy and dumb. I was like, for me, I said, this is how you get a bitch. Okay, go to him.
I'm intrigued.
You get her a drink, okay? But you get her a Sherry Temple, like a cute little something. And she'd be like, what the fuck? And be like, listen, I just wanted to get you a drink. I just wanted to talk to you, but I don't know how you're getting home. And I didn't want to add in any more alcohol in your system, if not B. So there you go. I just whatever may have you. Somebody I know use it and got a bitch. So
look at you.
It's very simple. It's very simple. Bitches
yeah, because in that one line, you showed interest, but you also showed that you cared about her safety.
Yeah.
Right. Look at you.
Exactly. Boom. It's very easy to get cat, guys.
This is how dudes are. Like this what they gotta understand. If you got a single woman in your life, or just women friends in general, they gonna hip you to some shit. You know what I'm saying? They are going to hip you to some shit. Y'all better pay attention.
I don't know what to tell you. I am not one of those complex bitches. Them, if it ain't got more than 50, 100,000 in your bank account, you can't talk to me, bitches. I'm not one of them hoes. So I'm talking about the regular bitches who got common sense and are actually looking for a guy and not a dream. So you can't do that with these hoes that think that they deserve the world. I mean, everyone deserves the world in as much as they possibly can, but realistically, let's not do too much. Let's not do too much.
See, while we on the topic of dating, okay, I had something come across my timeline. I know y'all probably follow the Shade Room. Hubdusa, I don't know about you. I don't think you follow the Shade Room, but I don't know if y'all saw. Not the yawn, madam.
I'm sorry. Y'all. When I tell y'all, I have been just going. It was hot as hell today, and I have a tan line of a wig on my forehead right now.
No,
yeah, I have a tan line.
Not the wig tan line.
Yeah. I gotta wear my hair out before I go to Mexico because it's getting really crazy. So yeah.
Okay, back to the story. So I don't know if you guys have seen this viral video that's coming across the timelines and everything, but there was this guy who was talking to this girl. They have been having conversation back and forth, and they finally decided to go on a date. So he goes to the date. He's brought flowers. He picked the place. He picked the time, showing some initiative and care, and putting the date together.
Mhm.
And he waited around, and he got stood up. I felt so bad for him. Producer, I think you have the video. Can you
You know it. Give me a
cue it
second.
up?
Yes, please put this poor man's misery
I
on
know.
more online than he already did.
For date to show up, and apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked the restaurant, the day, and the time. I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that I guess is out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday, father.
Every time I see this, it makes me want to cry.
It's right. I just get stood up. Like my feelings didn't even matter. Sitting there eating a meal by myself and realizing that nobody even cares about people anymore. Like alien dating shouldn't even be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard to find somebody. It shouldn't be this difficult
Ooh.
to fall in love. To be kind to one another. Like what, ladies? Tell me, what did I do wrong?
Smack that playing in the background. Didn't
What?
know
I was like, oh, I get it.
Y'all are so immature. Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying he chose the wrong location.
He did.
Ooh, I'm
He
sorry.
did choose the wrong location for such a
He
heartfelt
should have
video.
went
But
home first. Okay, he should
bad.
have went home first and put some music on in the
He
background.
put his
Is
heart
this-
out while it was on his mind, fresh in the moment. Okay, y'all stop.
the
Y'all
smack
stop
that
giving that man.
really took me out. Just,
I'm not giving him a
I
hard time. Just
mean,
saying it was hard
how
to
you supposed to
concentrate on what he was
concentrate when
saying
you
when
got Akon
you hear
blasting in the
Eminem
back?
and Akon in the background. Like, yeah.
Y'all are rude as hell. Okay, so I mean, I don't know. I guess I just want to get y'all opinion. Like, I feel like he did everything right. You know what I mean? And I think what he did was he did everything right for the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you showing consistency. First of all, don't waste 2 weeks of my damn time. You understand? Like, if you don't plan on showing up, if you're not feeling me, why even go through the motions in the first place?
Oh, I have
Yeah.
questions about this.
Okay.
What kind of text was he getting? Like, they talked consistently for 2 weeks. I mean, are we talking about like 30 minutes? Maybe, hey, how is your day going kind of text message? Or are we having
And
like
that's a
in-depth
really good question,
conversations?
producer, because for being a single female in these streets, I don't like meeting up with people who I haven't talked to. Like,
Mhm.
like over the phone or whatever, or even FaceTime. Like, because I don't have like granted, texting and talking on the phone, they're two different things. I don't care what people say. They are very much two different things. But it's like I get to be personable with you over the phone. I get to hear what your voice is like. I have an attachment to it. I get to hear how your voice is with different like indications of like jokes or laughter or what we're talking about. So I have some more comfortability with it. So when you're just mainly communicating through text, I almost don't have a connection with you. I almost don't have to have this quote unquote loyalty to you. So if like it was just communication, like Habdusa said, like if it was just text messages, there's not really like a promise to it, if that makes sense. Like there's not like a bond that like it's just kind of like, oh yeah, sure, okay, cool. I feel like when there's like if it was like a phone conversation, it was just like, yeah, we can do this, blah blah blah. And I don't know, like if he said what they were talking for like 2 weeks, I feel like in that 2 weeks time, there has been some type of conversation of shared personal information between the two of them, or something that I feel like maybe, I don't know. I feel bad. I guess it's like I feel bad, but it's just like I'm also thinking like in those situations, what could it have been? Like, is it the way that he I don't know, man. I feel bad too because I'm like thinking about it, like it's horrible, but like I guess it's one of those things that like if you're gonna communicate with a person and you're gonna do it through phone, so that way there's almost kind of some type of bond, some type of loyalty that you feel like okay, we're gonna do this. This is solidified, but also don't be out here screaming you want a man to be a man, and when that man's being a man, you dust him to the side and don't show up.
Saying because it's like
that's messed up.
like it honestly makes I feel like it makes us look bad in a sense to where it's like we say what we say we want something in particular, but then something like this happens when we say we want this thing, and now all of a sudden we ghosting him. So it's like, do y'all really know what you want? You know what I'm saying?
And also, I think sometimes some people look at some photos and videos of a person and over time it changes. Like for me personally, I can see a person and I'm like, oh, okay, that's a real cool looking brother. All right, da 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 da. By the end of the week, if we've been exchanging some information, some way, somehow, something's changed. Now, I don't know if it's because of lack of their communication. I don't know if because I'm looking at him and I'm looking at his pictures a little bit deeper. I'm looking there like with more intent now because now we're actually talking. So now the talking has added or plateaued or decreased their attraction. Something has happened by the end of that week that sometimes they're not as good looking as they were. Like, when we first started talking.
That's facts though, because depending on a person's personality, it can drastically change my level of attractiveness to you. Like, even if you are fine as hell, if you have a messed up personality, you're ugly to me, like immediately ugly to me. You know what I'm saying? And you could be like not the best looking type of person, but you make me laugh and we can kiki and stuff like that, and we have good conversation, then yeah, like you are automatically a 10. Just saying.
But no, I think because I was actually just having this conversation yesterday with someone. And I said, like, oh, I feel like my microphone is low. Hold on. Is my microphone low?
No, I mean, you
Now it's
good.
not.
I mean, we can really hear you.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. But I was sorry, I was recording something before yesterday and I was like, my mic was like acting up. But I feel like when men do something that's unattractive, it can just make them ugly as hell, like within a second, right? But I feel like for a woman, she's gonna look good regardless of the fact, but it's just that personality can make her distasteful and you not like her, but it
Her
doesn't take
personality
away.
determines whether it's going to be a relationship or a booty call. There you
Yeah,
go.
but then but it still doesn't deter or take away from her beauty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like people could be like, oh, she's so mean, but she cute as hell, dog. Like it's like one of those things.
And
But
she
like
fine
for
as
a
fuck.
guy,
God damn, she don't got nothing between her head.
yeah, but like
Them
for a
ears are
guy,
them ears are hollow. What the
yeah.
hell?
But for a guy, he could be attractive, and as soon as he's either misogynistic or just like slow or rude, ignorant, whatever, his facial features turn something like it's just he doesn't
I'm
even
just
look the same
I'm
anymore.
just saying though, can we practice communicating and letting people know, hey, you know what? I'm not feeling you no more. Why is we still in this ghost mentality? Like, you know what? Just fall off.
Or maybe just say like, hey, I can't make it. I'm washing my hair.
Something.
Do the
Yes.
age-old excuse, something, but don't let a person, first of all, brother man, why was you eating food?
Why was you eating food?
Because he was hungry.
Well, no, I get it. But I'm just saying, right? He brought
It was like he was waiting for her. He was waiting for her, and he ate his meal.
He brought roses, right?
That-
And yes, men still do this because my friend just went on a date Saturday, literally yesterday, and she showed up and they were supposed to just go bowling and he brought roses for her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's really, people still do these things.
Chivalry is not dead.
Chivalry is not dead. It's just not around as much, pretty much.
Right.
But he said he sat there and ate by himself. I'm sorry, but if I said I'm gonna meet you somewhere at a restaurant or something like that, yeah, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give you 10 to 15 minutes. If you haven't came in that amount of time, I'm gonna take the L and I'm just gonna leave. Because there's nothing worse than like seeing a person who has roses or something, or who has been sitting there waiting for a person get up and leave. But it's worse when you sit there, continue to order your food, then eat by yourself, then leave. You did that on yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, after like 10, 15 minutes, my G, just go. Like, at the
And
end
she
of the
ain't
day,
text you back.
she ain't text you back.
It
Like,
been
just
crickets.
go. Don't sit there and eat. Because I, like, when I told you I went to Panera, I ordered me my little food. I went and I sat down and I minded my business. After 10 minutes, I left, and no one was mad because I still got what I wanted, which was my cookie and my lemonade. You know what I'm saying?
You
No
were
one
mad
was
because you didn't
upset.
get your salad. That's what you were mad at.
Yeah, I actually was mad about not getting my salad. I ain't gonna hold you. But it's still the mere fact that I still was just able to I just went and I left. And this is why I tell people, and it's so unfortunate to do this, but I tell people, stop having these dinner first dates. Please, for goodness sake, stop it. Meet at a location that is fun, that is cool, that is whatever. Meet at a Panera, meet at a Starbucks, meet at a library, meet at a bookstore, meet to go bowling, meet somewhere that it's not awkward or weird if you show up by yourself or leave by yourself. Like, and or don't put it on you that you're spending and wasting money both ways on something that might not go that great. Because if I spend my money, if I spend gas driving to Starbucks, Panera, whatever, and we sit there and we talk and the shit is stupid, all I did was lose a little bit of gas money, maybe
and $7 for a latte.
Maybe $7 for a latte, a little something like that, and I'm going back home. Like, I'm chilling. It's more than that man getting dressed up, doing all this, getting whatever, buying a dozen of roses, going to this restaurant, then you order the food and blah blah blah. It cut your losses, because and honestly, you don't know this person for real to say, are you worth this? Right?
Right.
I
This
need to
whole
see
post,
if we even vibe in person.
Yeah.
I still feel bad for him. I mean, he could have kept this video to himself. I ain't gonna hold you. But
listen. Don't
even
do
if
him
a
like
woman,
that.
even if
Okay?
a woman did it,
Do
I
not
would
do
be
him
like,
like
girl,
that. 'Cause I really did feel bad for dude though. Like, honestly, like I feel like what you're saying though is right. Like, don't meet up somewhere. Like, restaurants should be second, third date.
third date, yes.
Yeah. Until we get to that place where I'm ready to sit down and have a meal with you, we meeting at a coffee shop. Like, Starbucks
Or
is it.
meet there, then transfer. Like, I've done, let's go to Panera and meet up. Then it's like, okay, cool. What restaurant do you want to go to?
Okay.
And then
That's if
go to the
we,
restaurant.
you know, get that far. Like, let Starbucks be the decision maker. You know what I mean? Let Panera be the decision maker. We go, we get some coffee, we chat it up for a little bit. And if I want to continue on this date with you, then let's go further. But
because you know what's stupid?
Yeah.
People always go, oh, but nobody go on dinner dates no more. And I think a lot of people go off of, like, obviously movies and, you know, all that other stuff. But let's keep it 100. When we watch these movies and we watch this stuff, what's the first thing these mofos say to go take somebody out for a date? You want to go out for some coffee? These niggas is always offering some boo-boo-fied drinks. They don't never say, do you want to get some dinner? Or they don't even go dinner. They're like, do you want to go have some lunch? That is still like a very cheapskate thing. They don't ever go, let's take on this romantic
It is
dinner.
a safe place to go because coffee houses mean we're going to sit down, have a cup of coffee and have a conversation. Going to lunch means we're going to sit down at this diner and we're going to have a conversation. And if I decide that I want things to go further, then we can move on to dinner. Then we can move on to more intimate things. But other than that,
y'all be wanting to move
you
too
get in this
damn
coffee house.
fast. That's really what it is. You want to move too damn fast. Too damn fast, bro. It's okay to take your time. It's really okay to, like,
I'm just saying.
Form
I'll say this though. Like Genocide Circus said, them flowers after like 20, 30 minutes, here you go. I'm not holding on those things no more. That
no, look at the
and that's the part, he gonna show the flowers too. I'm like, baby,
got
if
these
you
flowers, like, man, dog.
at that point, you know what you could have did? Those women in those restaurants,
each one, boom,
right?
there you
Each
go.
one,
See?
everybody getting their own single rose, exactly.
Like, I don't know. I it is And this is another thing too, which I tell people all the time. Just because you are where you are doesn't mean your love is where you are. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody met met their love exactly where they are. You know, sometimes you do have to, even if it's not even the same city, it could be a different city, it could be a different county in your state. It doesn't matter. Like
different
you
stages of
sometimes,
relationships.
yeah, like you sometimes have to like go out of that zone. So if you're doing these online datings and all this other stuff, they have features where you can plop yourself in different area codes. Just plop yourself, see what's out there, see who you attract, because I'm not gonna, like, y'all know I my friend just said it to me yesterday and it was so funny. And I said, oh yeah, I just started talking to this dude. He's from, I forgot what state that nigga from. And she goes, one thing about Candace, she gonna fuck a nigga out of state. I don't know the last time I gave up in state pussy. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't remember the last time I even did that.
No
Because
instinct nookie around here.
because I know there's nothing for me here. I've tried through and through. I mean I gave it up to so many in-state niggas. It's just horrible how I've been, and not just sex, just like conversation time, going on dates and stuff, and it's just never did nothing for me. But every out-of-state dude that I've talked to, beautiful conversation. We chat all the time. It's authentic. It's cool. Yeah, of course you're gonna be like, where that ass at? But it's not just that. It's like we get to talk. I enjoy myself thoroughly with them. Would you say dinner isn't that just talking and learning over food in a public space is a great way to learn about a person? I just don't meet inside if they haven't given definite show up responses. Yeah, don't go inside. That's why a lot of people sit in a car until they get confirmation that you're there, or like you're walking up to the door. So that way you don't even have that first spot of like
the awkwardness.
Yeah.
poor Tink.
So,
Yeah, poor little Tink.
question to the class. And y'all been stood up? Well, we already know Candace. What?
Ooh,
I'm just saying Panera Bread. You literally just talked about it.
For the question. Oh, that was rude.
It wasn't.
Let me
You
get
okay,
it
bro?
out.
I'm sorry, but
You
I'm just
okay,
saying.
bro?
Okay, I apologize. Please, Candy, can you please?
Have I heard this today?
I'm sorry.
I don't even like you no more. I don't even know if we can do this whole show anymore. I quit. I'm over it. I don't want to do this no more.
Whatever. You guys ain't going nowhere. I've never been stood up. I can't say that I have that experience.
Have I been stood up? It probably has happened. I don't remember. It's been so damn long. I ain't gonna lie. I want to say. I mean, I've been ghosted. That is something I've
Oh, see,
definitely
that's
know.
different.
What's up? I love his name, Lafayette. Let's go ahead.
Ghosted is totally different than stood up. Because like ghosted is like a very passive thing. It's not the only thing that.
So I can say
embarrassment that could come out of it is me keep going, hey, what's up? Like,
now,
you know, that's it. Like,
what I mean by ghosted, I've been ghosted when there's plans. Like, hey, are we still meeting up today? And crickets.
oh yeah, no, I hate that too.
No.
Oh, I hate that too. Like, I literally just got a hey, I don't want to waste your time, but I do want to let you know I am just trying to hook up. Like, I you know, whatever. And I'm like, okay. I never seen a person who wanted to just hook up when you've been kind of communicating back and forth for like 4 or 5 months. But you know, okay, cool.
Okay.
But
do you get mad or do you appreciate the honesty?
I literally I do appreciate the honesty.
Glad to see you, Hunter.
But as vocal as I am about sex and hookups, I am very, I don't want to say scary, but I am very shy, very like
Appreciate you checking in.
Thanks for stopping by.
Hi, Nowie. I don't know, like when it comes to hookups, I'm very shy. Like I haven't had like a hookup since like
Not the
ooh
face. Like,
ooh
ooh.
um I don't uh 2020. Yeah, I haven't had like a hookup, like a let's just get it on kind of thing because it takes a lot for me to get to it. It takes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's for me to build up. I don't even want to say the confidence, but like the the desire to like go forth and do it because I'm gonna have to drive there, then I have to feel the courage to get there, then the comfortability, then like what's gonna happen? What's the 1+1? Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? Like it's just so many things to put into it that
Mhm.
you almost by the time you get done thinking about it, you're like, I'm tired and I ain't even do nothing yet. Like, I don't even want to go.
I'll just
Yeah. Yeah, I was. I
breathe
was out here
during
in
the
these
pandemic.
2020 streets getting dick down COVID style. It was getting a little crazy.
Mm.
Not COVID style.
It was. The many of hotels that saw me in 2020 was crazy.
Oh no.
But yeah, I don't know. To hook up with a person, it takes so much effort. It's so much work. So I don't know how some people do it. Like I don't know how you just go, okay, yeah, sure, blah, 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 and then you just go. Like to me, like for me, I have to like, okay, are you a murderer? Okay, you're gonna say no, but murderers say they're not a
Murderer.
murderer. So like, are you really not a murderer or are you a
No, what is the
murderer?
hookup
Hold on, I got a
criteria? Is
question.
that a
You
question?
wait,
Are you
if you ask somebody that question and
asking?
they say yes, are you still continue this conversation?
They be like, they so fucking corny when they do it too. They be like, yeah, dot dot dot. I be killing that pussy, and I'm like,
Boy.
I'm just saying.
oh my
I'm just saying.
gosh,
If they
like
don't even say that,
please
if somebody legit texts you back, yes, that's it.
blocked, gone, out,
Immediately.
bye,
Immediately no.
see you later.
You're a murderer. Yes,
No.
I am.
But like it's just one of those things like I have to make sure that my safety is first and foremost. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I have to make sure that this is gonna be a cool thing. Like we're okay, cool. I've established that I think I might seem safe with you. Okay, let's talk about it. All right, what's that blood count looking like? Have you got your dick swiped lately? You know, and then it's always like,
Ow.
oh, well, why you got it? Blah blah blah. I'm good. I know I'm good. I did it a couple months ago, nigga. A lot of stuff happens in a couple months. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need you to
Mhm.
go do it again. And that's how you know who's really down for it or not. Because for me, like I understand for dudes, like it's uncomfortable because you got to get your pee hole, like,
Raped.
sweeped and shit like that.
Get your pee hole
But
raped.
for
Yes.
me, it would just mean like maybe just don't be out here fucking and you won't have to worry about that like that. But they're gonna be fucking regardless of the fact. But I just it's
Oh
so much
God.
work. It's so
Not the
much work.
corniness.
It's so much work because I think I'm more scared about stuff now. Beforehand, I was like, "Let's go
That
do it."
that under 30 that under 30 candy.
Yeah, I was getting nutted in like it was nobody's business. So you know what I'm saying? Like I was just like I was out here wilding out, sucking dick and shit. It was getting crazy. And I turned 30 and I was like, you know what? I feel like I've had too many blessings cover me. And I think
The
I
blood of
might
Christ
be
has been
running out
all
of
over you.
the tally
Ooh.
is getting a little low. I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like the tally was getting low. So I said I can't keep doing this. Like I can't keep doing this foolishness. I started it at 29 but like really solidified it at 30. Like I can't. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why. And then also I just really haven't even been feeling like have you guys been feeling horny? Like, have y'all been fucking? I don't know. Let me get in your business real quick. Because there's since something in the air because it's not just me. Like I talk to other people about it and they're like, yeah, like I mean, conversation would be nice, hanging out would be nice, but like I necessarily
Oh,
don't
froze.
want to like
Here.
fuck. Okay, it's
Well,
like,
I don't know. I can't speak for him. But like
I'm
for
always down to fuck.
me, yeah,
Personally.
he's always down. Like, but for me, like I almost threw a whole ass tantrum because this Bama was not cuddling me at the same time that I was cuddling him, and I was getting
Oh
frustrated.
God, yes.
No, I'm just like I was really upset because I'm like, nigga, I need you to hold me every now and again. It can't just be about sex. Like we 10 years in. If we only just fucking, I mean, like that's a problem.
You know, you know,
Ray,
I
fuck
got
you.
issues. You know, in certain positions I just can't lay in for long periods of time. It's just a situation as a situation. Always
I
trying to fight
understand,
me.
I understand that, but I'm gonna need you to find a position that you can get comfortable in and put your arms around your wife every now and again. That's
Well,
all.
switch sides. Switch sides then. Come on,
Fine.
Negro. Switch sides.
Listen. Look, we're not about to do this on air, okay? We're not about to do this on air.
Are we going to do this? You want to bring it up? Switch
We're not
sides then,
gonna do this on
Negro.
air. Fine.
This black on black crime gotta stop.
But no, but to answer your question, like I have certain moments like when I am like super horny, and other moments where I'm just like, nah, I just don't feel like being touched. And I want to say more recently, it can also be because like my whole life is happening right now. But like more recently, I haven't been into it. What'd you say?
I said, life be lifing.
Yeah, facts. But I haven't been into it recently. I've been wanting to cuddle more recently. So
Yeah, like I don't know. I've been talking to a lot of people. And they're just like, it's that like obviously it sounds nice to talk about, but then you think about it, you're like, let's hang out.
right.
like it's just like for me, like recently I just wanted to cuddle, but then if like action gives opportunity, like I'm in it.
Not
Like
the
I'm
old
like,
man Joyce like Rice Krispies.
like but even having sex, like I feel like to me is like our intimate like cuddle time. It's like we're just enjoying each other's bodies type shit. Like
Right.
we can stop right now and just still be immersive within each other and just kind of like be like one, and I'll be fine.
Oh yeah,
Right.
she there now. She didn't hit that maturity style. There you go.
Like I
And
said,
I don't want to say maturity. I've always been like that. But here's the thing. Beforehand, I would use sex as like love, not love, but like touch as love. Like, so I'm like, if I'm having sex with somebody, like they're touching me, they're kissing me, they're holding me, whatever, I'm getting that physical touch, like I'm getting loved on. That's what I use it for. And like, that's not good because that's not a person like loving on you. That's just a person fucking on you. And it's like a complete difference. So I had to like stop doing that and just be like, if a person really wants to like love on me, I want that person to love on me, not just fuck on me. That's like totally different between the two.
It is. It definitely is.
So in doing that, I've learned that like, as much as I thought like I was a physical, intimate person, which I am, I'm very more so if I feel kept mentally and emotionally, I'm kind of good. Obviously, I still want that touch and that love, but like if you keep me satisfied in communication constantly, if you keep me like, stimulated mentally and emotionally, I'm cooling, So I think it's just maybe it is Habdusa, maybe it is some maturity.
That's maturity check. There you go.
Yeah.
My therapist is very proud of me, so
yeah, like Genocide Circus said, how about we respect the side switching? You know what it is? I'm trying to tell you, there's a certain side of the bed that she like to be on because the fact of the matter is, if I'm near the door, she feels safe.
You're right. Let me tell you what, because the killer is definitely getting you first. I'm sorry. I love you. Okay. I really do. I really do. But I cannot, and I partially blame you for this. I cannot sleep towards the door at all. And like even in my single days, like it wasn't something that ever really bothered me. But now I need you to be like the barrier between me and the world. And oh my God, that's it. Just saying that, it made me realize that it's not just in that position, but it's literally that. Like you are my barrier between me and everything else that's happening around me. You know what I mean? Shut up, Hunter. It's not sacrifice. No, but like on some serious shit. Like you are the person that's protecting me. You know what I mean? So yes, I put you between me and the door because outside of our door, outside of our bedroom, is scary for me. Like metaphorically speaking. So if you are between me and the door, then I know that I'm protected. Does that make sense?
I know exactly what you're getting at.
Sorry.
Doesn't change the fact of the matter is you put me in front of the killer, and there's only one way in and one way out of
We
bedroom.
got windows, and the windows lead straight to the roof. Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, I can't.
Okay, while we're on the topic of hookups, because we have been talking about hookups, the title of our show today is Roadside Assistance. So the question was, Roadside hookups.
For our
Chick-fil-A without
drivers and our truck drivers out there, the people on the road all the time.
Not necessarily that, but you might be on a road trip with your boo or something like that, and you might y'all might start feeling the urge and y'all need to pull over. So the question is, are you down to do it? Like if your partner says to you, "I'm trying to get one in," or you decide you want to hook up with somebody on the road or whatever, are you down to pull over? And where do you go? Like, what's the spot? Like, what's the spot for a roadside hookup?
Um, truck stop, I guess. But I feel like with a truck stop, you might get arrested. I feel like people, because they like, so I have a lot of truck driver friends, and there's these women that scavenge these rest stops, and they call them lot lizards.
Lot lizards.
And that be trying just to knock on some doors and seeing if they can, get lit in, and they gotta do something strange for a little bit of change. I know you've been on the road for like 5 weeks to 3 months. Come
Honka said
get
the
this,
Walmart parking lot.
come
Oh
get this
God.
mouth, um
What
How
you
the
owe
best
God
I don't
for,
know.
sir?
But I will say, yes, Hunter is correct. I would always say, if you're gonna do something, go into a store parking lot and just go in the back of the parking lot, because at the end of the day, it's not unusual that your car is there because it's a parking lot. And two, the
That's a king of public
chance of
hookup.
somebody actually like parking, and if you are the person who parks in the back of the parking lot next to the person who's randomly there with no one else, screw you. Okay, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Like, why? Come on, dog. Stop. Why would you do that? I remember one time me and my ex was driving somewhere, and I was just like, I needs it now. Like, I was on the highway going 80, jerking, and like I'm like, we gonna pull somewhere because I need it, right? So I knew a little spot. So I pull to the spot. I'm like, oh, okay, it's this type of time, this type of day. Cool. We about to be in the remote area of the parking lot. Bet nobody be around here. I'm in the back of the truck. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, giving it all. I'm about to sit on it like Jasmine. And don't you know, some funky ass Honda gonna drive down and like park in front of us. What are you doing? Do you not see this lone car here? Why would you park your car in the lone area with one other car? With one other car. There's no other car around here. So you know what that one other car is there doing? Why are you doing that? Mess up the whole entire thing. Like, because then you're making it hot, bro. You making it hot. No. It's so annoying.
Oh shit, I'm just there. I don't even know what the hell I'm asking you for. I already know you down.
You know I'm down,
I know
and
you down.
I found some very interesting spots. Depending on the time of day and where at, there've been some school parking lots, a church parking lot here and there,
Keep going straight down.
some off-road shit, the metro kiss and ride.
So what you saying is like you be in public. Like you don't he don't care. For me, it's like I'm at the point now where look, I'm 37 years old. I got a good government job. I'm trying to keep that good government job and not go to jail. Okay. I don't want my kids to see me on TikTok or IG or nothing like that. I don't need that in my life. So it's like I'm down for some roadside assistance every now and again, but I can't do it as a constant thing. Like I'm too
I
scared. I'm scared. Like
So if you have like, for me, if I have my own place, bro, we're not doing nothing outside. I'm sorry. A spontaneous shit is cool and all, but like you said, if you were to get caught, that is a very serious charge that's on you, and you get registered.
as they say.
I don't need that. I don't need that. So I'd rather like tell you, you better save it till we get home, because no, I'm all set. I'm all set. We won't get arrested in our house, but we will get arrested out here in these streets. I'm all set.
Hunter,
Not today. Movie theater
First of all, movie theater
bathroom, sir.
bathrooms
Wait
are
a
the most
minute.
disgusting bathrooms besides club
No,
bathrooms.
sir. No, sir. No,
No.
sir.
He also
No
said
way
the
in hell.
back of the movie that you realize there's cameras in those theaters, right? If you don't, you should know there
I
are
gave
cameras
that
in
one
those
time.
theaters.
Listen, he lost.
And it was to Ice
He
Age 3.
lost me completely at movie theater bathrooms. Yikes.
Genocide Circus said you should have alpha dogged them. You should have just sat there, did what you had to do, and stared at them.
And stared right at them while you did it. Wow.
I don't know what's going on, but this weekend done did. I'm dying very slowly. I'm dying. I don't know what it is.
Absolutely zero energy.
Like, I don't know what it is.
Yep, and I've been in them all. Oh God.
I've never usually decided. It's crazy. So, I don't know if you guys have seen on TikTok, right? There is a filter. Like, we all love a good TikTok filter.
Mhm.
I actually kind of just went a little viral. Like, my video one day had like 280 views. The next day it had like 26,000. I'm like, where did that come from? And it was like a murder mystery. Because it was like Disney Princess murder mystery one. But TikTok filter had a
hand
filter
jobs in the church
where
auditorium.
they said, this is what your crush looks like. Okay, like who's crushing
I've seen
on
them. I've seen those.
And so it says their height, what their occupation is,
Their
zodiac, and what their face card reads. Okay. And so when I did mine, it said my person was between 5 foot, 4'5" and 5'5".
Oh.
and that it was a Capricorn, and that they were unemployed, and their face card was 8 out of 10. Okay.
You sound like you found yourself a wannabe rapper or something like that.
I don't know, but this is what my crush apparently.
He thugging and bugging out there.
Okay. And it's not my crush on them; it's whoever has a crush on me.
That's a crush on you.
This is what that crush looks like, right? So, I guess in just hindsight of things, if you and a ghost playwright guy, you know how like when you were younger, when you were single, whatever the case may be, but it's more specifically like high school, college type shit, and somebody told you like, I know somebody who like you, and you're like, who like me, who is that, and they don't want to tell you, so you start formulating in your mind kind of not who it is but what they look like who is it that likes me, or you will have like a definition of like how you would want a person to look that does like you. What would y'all want your person to look like that likes you? Like, if this is like we talking about college days, like in your mind, how did your crush look?
Oh my
Lord. that liked you. Like,
wait, are we going by the same criteria?
Person that you would want to like you.
Are we going by off the same criteria as the filter, or are we just
like if this is what you would want your crush to look like that likes you, like you don't know what they are, you don't know what they look like, but if I had in my mind, I would want the person who likes me to look like this. What is their height? What is their job occupation? And what's their sign? And what's their face card reading?
Height. I
didn't realize this was so tough.
Because it is. Because you're talking about like in high school, college days.
He's
I gotta think about it, like high school and college. So in high school, no.
Listen. My type was completely different in high school, and high school, college days is completely different.
Yeah, you gotta understand. When I was in high school, so for people who don't know, me in high school, I was short and round with a big ass foot. I was 5 foot nothing, weighing 300 pounds with a size 15 shoe.
I say the same thing. I was confused.
You just had one big huge foot. You was a club foot. That's what you saying? You just had one
yeah. Nonetheless, but yeah, I was not the most confident in myself back then. So back in the day, I liked girls, but I guess I knew better, and then I grew into myself, and I started all right, cool. I'm good now. I'm good now. Like 12th grade, I may hit like 6 foot because it happened out of nowhere. Because I was 5 foot nothing until the end of 11th grade. So yeah.
Sir, what is your ideal type
Oh,
based on
I'm sorry, but ideal type.
always have to
I want to
She
bring
hear
it
how
got
ugly you was in high school. Just figure it
yeah,
out.
but in high school, Anyway, back to where we at.
We obviously know what year it was that Hodusa turned into a whore. As
Yes.
we
When I
just
turned to a whore, I was in my
But
20s.
okay, listen. What
I
is
was
your
in my
ideal?
20s.
Are you gonna tell us the ideal type?
5'5" to 6 foot height.
Nigga,
Job
I am five
occupation.
four.
I understand.
it's not about
Sorry,
you.
go ahead,
It's
go ahead.
not about you.
My bad.
And the reason why I say that because anything like five. I dated a girl that was 4 foot nothing, and it killed my back just to give her a hug because I had to bend over so goddamn much. Anyway, so
You
job
was
occupation. I don't care. Whatever makes you happy. If you happy with your job, do you boo boo. I don't care. Face card, a good 7 8 is good with me. Any other criteria? Am I missing?
That's it.
no sign.
Oh, sign.
Sign?
The zodiac sign.
I don't know.
I
Trying to
don't know
think.
about signs.
Yeah, I don't know too much about signs. So
Oh, genocide circus. Okay. All right. I'll take that.
yeah, that's my adult type now. You, you said high school, but yeah.
High
Royal.
school, college. Okay. Go ahead. Your
This
name.
nigga knows now. He know good and damn well he'd have still hit that in college.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
high school, college. I definitely did that. No problem.
Anyway.
Because when it came to women, is if you showed attraction to me, cool. That's all I really needed. But you talking about ideals. But
This man was
go
a
ahead.
whole whore. Anyway, so back in the day, I honestly was checking for the wrong type of guy, but just going off of the criteria, I would say height wise, it would have to be like 5. I'm gonna say 5'8" or better, maybe 5'10", 5'10" or better. Zodiac sign. I mean, I have a thing for Tauruses, but as long as it's not a Pisces, I'm fine. Um, and, and Pisces or Aquariuses. I can't. No, I
No
can't do
Libras
Aquariuses.
or
Um,
Virgos. No Libras or Gemini. Thank you. Shit.
and let me see what else. As far as occupation is concerned, I don't care about occupation. Just be
That
employed.
boo hiss.
Um, because
You would
I sound like so much. I said, listen, I said 5'8" at first, 5'8" to 5'10" or better. Okay. And what was the other one? Face card. I would say, listen, that thing I said about somebody being unattractive and then having a good personality is for real. Because I have dated some some fours,
Some
but I'm gonna say
troglodytes.
ideally. Listen, he was
You
a 4 with a good ass personality. Okay.
brought him home like, is he holding you hostage? Is he threatening you?
I remember I introduced my sister to my boyfriend, and I was like, he's not that attractive, but he's funny, and I really like him and whatever. And she was, like, as long as you're happy. But face card, ideally, I'm gonna say somewhere around like 7 or better.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. So, if I got told somebody had a crush on me and I would want them to look like what I want them to look like, high school and college, oh my god. Height would be 6 foot and higher, like definitely, because I was not trying to fuck with nobody in no 5s. Sign Virgo, because I don't say I was really big into astrology, but when you do your whole little stupid ass, let me see what's compatible with me, and Virgos and Cancers are like one of the top, like they're very much top, like compatible wise. So I was like, why not? The fuck? Now I know better. Um, occupation at that time, just have a job.
Yes.
Just
Just
have a
be
job.
employed.
It's like, yeah, because we're young.
Y'all,
So at that time,
y'all,
whatever.
y'all are triggering Haunter.
Um,
He is triggered in these
first of
comments.
all,
Listen,
first
Hunter,
of
we
all,
love the short
I'm
kings
gonna
too,
tell you
okay?
this one. That height thing only stood true to only a couple years ago. Cause I'm a big ass 5'8". You know what I'm saying? And so to be with someone who's the same height as me, and I like big guys, it's just we coming down the hallway, do, it's gonna look crazy. So in order to kind of give some adjustment to it, like to have, I would like him to be taller than me, like even if he's 5'9", 6 foot, 6'1", because a person who's 6 foot, hey Manina, a person who's 6 foot standing next to me almost kind of looks the same height as me, you know, it's not really that much difference, but it's still like I can still feel it. But now I'm more like, as long as you're the same height as me, I'm cool. As long as you're the same height as me. If you're shorter than me, fuck out of here. I'm all set. Tried it, never again. So
Listen, I'm good with somebody that's, I'm gonna say I have been good with somebody that's my height, because I dated somebody who was 5'4", and I didn't have a problem with it. You know, we saw eye to eye, everything was cool. You know, it was fine. I just can't do anybody that's shorter than me, because I'm 5'4". So if you shorter than me, then you short, like for real.
And
yeah.
them kids are gonna
So
be even
and that's
shorter.
the thing too, is that if
No,
more women would be more reasonable, if they're 5'4", 5'5", 5'6", it really shouldn't be nothing to have a person who's 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", because they're still taller than you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like they're not taller than you. I don't like when it's like, oh, well, I'm 5'5", but I need me a 6'3" for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's understandable, but at the same time, there's people who are taller than you that it would be more beneficial to them because it gives them that likeness to have somebody taller than them. And then also if you're like
so
extremely tall and you really like really, really, really short girls, I don't know, it kind of gives me little
She trying to.
is that how you
like
look
little
at us?
side
Because
eye,
we're like
little
a
side
whole
eye
foot,
shits.
there's like a
You,
whole foot of height between me and
Yeah.
her user.
Because like I like when like
she
let's just say
exploited.
like Shaq. Like Shaq is what, almost 7 foot. Like he's 6'7" or
Isn't he
something like
7
that,
feet?
or whatever. And I don't play with that shit, so you can cast that shit somewhere else. But that like it's like if he dates a woman who's 5'7", that's like pretty average regular height. But to him, that is a child. That is like mad short. Like
You
that
gotta
is
understand.
crazy short.
He is tall. There's not a lot of tall women out.
Oh no, there's definitely not a lot of tall women, but whatever. Anyway, going forward. Virgo don't care about job. And at the time, you gotta be an 8 or more out of 10. I need that face card to read beautifully. Okay. I need it to be to cater to my like taste. Oh yeah, that face card gotta hit stupid. He was like 5'4". Yeah, I think her name was Hoops. Yeah, it was Hoops.
Yeah, I remember hoops.
Hi, Brandon. All right. So
So has that always been your thing? Like, I know, I'm short, but like, have you always dated short girls?
I've dated a girl that was my height before. I didn't have a problem with it.
Okay, but it's
It
like,
it, it makes things different, when you're used to having to look down at people and all of a sudden, oh, okay, cool.
I will say it. The only thing that makes it a little bit difficult of being with a person who's the same height as me is trying to do sex positions, because like back shots can definitely happen, but it's like they have to be countered just a tad bit because your waists are both the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? So as much as I would like to give up that arch, kind of can't give up that archer that much because, we're the same height. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on your stomach if, like, if that's the case or whatever. So if it's like a person who's like 5'9", 6 foot or something like that, then the arch is like it's perfect. It's perfectly fine, whatever. But I have
Like
no
Dawn
problem
said, you're all the same height horizontally.
horizontally,
Yep.
and until you deal with a short person, I'm gonna say. So, but I've had sex with people who are my same height, and I've never had an issue. It wasn't until I had sex with a person who was shorter than me that was leapfrogging in and out of me, and I need to leave. I need to leave immediately.
Nothing, sir.
Oh, not the
Please.
God.
You're so
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
so as we are a obviously sex podcast and everything, and all of us are into the BDSM lifestyle, I always thought it would be cool because I thought about it. I was like, oh, this would be kind of cool. Like I don't know if they have it as a TikTok filter. They probably do, but to know what type of leapfrogging is wild. Yes, it was. It was. I never want to hear that.
not the sound effects.
I would say what type of dom/sub would be more beneficial towards you, because we all as a sub, I'm I just wouldn't want a dom, but there's not just a dominant person, there's levels to the shit, right? And just like as a submissive, there's not just a submissive, there's levels to the shit. And some of them can almost be more can be better catered towards you as a person in play than it would be another type of a dominant or a sub. So you guys in the chat and everything, what is your favorite type of dom or sub that you would like to have if you could have one?
Is it just for the guys in the chat? Are we supposed
No,
to
it's us too, because for me,
apparently I seem to have a thing for brats.
Who has a thing for brats?
I apparently seem to have a thing for brats.
Oh, wait. Him.
You got a thing for brats?
Apparently I have a thing for brats.
Oh, okay. Well, what type of brat? Well, sorry. You said a submissive. It was a brat. My brain went elsewhere. Don't mind.
It's okay.
Don't mind me. Save all. What? It's a lot of requirements. I just go get the cheeks, save all them trials and tribulations.
What
is that pertaining to? What is that pertaining to?
I'm gonna assume beforehand we get talking about leapfrogging into it
it's either that or because Hunter said he needs it explained a bit more.
I don't know. Oh, okay. So I've always thought I would like a hard dom. I always thought a hard dom is somebody that I feel like I'd be more beneficial with, because that's just who I am as a brat, as a brat submissive. But the more I learn, the more things I understand. A hard dom would not be good for me because there might be some police involved in it, because there's certain, how do I say it? I like to play, and then there's times where I'm like, all right, my nigga, chill type shit. So it's don't keep it on 100 all the time. And I feel like with a hard dom, that's keeping it on 100 all the time. And I'm not that type of bitch. I'm not a keep if we sitting down chilling, you go, oh, can you hear me? Pass me the remote. I'm like, yo, the remote's right there. Get it. And then you try to make a punishment out of it. You doing too much. You doing too much.
I don't think a hard dom is I don't.
I'm just saying for it to be all the time or whatever. I would need a dom who it's we there and we play, and then we not there and we play type shit. It's a cool back and forth or whatever may have you. But like Menina said, I think more of a soft dom or a pleasure dom was definitely more my thing. I feel because, and not just pleasure as in you're gonna keep going until you're done and you're satisfied, and I'm gonna be dead and moved on to the next multi-universe realm because you done fucked my brain stupid. but more on the fact of like, you know, you want to take care of me. You want to be beneficial to me and my health, my mental, and my, you know, all those things.
Right.
So I think that's something that would be good, because I would always look at them kind of like, they ain't not aggressive. I like some a little aggressive, but just because they're like catering to you doesn't mean that they can't turn that shit on too. Type
Yeah.
shit, you know what I mean?
Soft does not mean, you know, like
Pussy.
a sucker. Like he's not somebody that you can step all over. He's not a submissive. You know what I'm saying? Like he's soft in the sense where it's like he cares about your needs, he cares about how you're feeling, he wants to be, like you said, beneficial for your mental and
Assault
everything.
on Brandon is not going to be that person in the street trying to torture you. Like I'm about to put hands to you, or you know that the assault dom is going to take a more softer approach, but you're going to know that he's in charge. That's the best way to.
Right. It's like he's more direct. He's still firm, but it's like with the I'm sorry, what? How do you feel about pass arounds asking for
Oh,
Duke? I need some context.
Do you got some time? You want to come in here and tell a story?
I was going to say it seems like you got a story that you try.
You want to tell a story? It's up to
Please
you.
leave. I got an invite for you.
I'm just saying, like,
you want to tell a story.
you can't just leave that there. You can't just put that down and not explain.
I'm asking for
Hard doms don't gotta fight, Brandon. What? Oh my
Say
lord,
less.
y'all killing me. Y'all are killing me. Hard doms are just strict. They're more
They're
about
more
the rules.
strict. You see this line right here. You cross this line. This is what's going to happen. Soft dom is going to be like, you cross that line. I'm going to try to guide you back on the other side, and if it gets too much, then you're going to catch it. What's a pass around?
I still don't know. I need.
I'm just saying.
Duke.
It seems like the Popcorn and Your Beer podcast wants to come on here right quick, because apparently they both in this chat right now.
A pass around. Okay. Well, Habdusa knows what a pass it around is, because I think you guys had talked about it like last year or something like that. There was one female amongst friends that kind of got bounced.
Okay, that's a pass around.
Yeah, that kind of a jump off. That kind of got bounced.
I'll tell you when you get over to Genocide Circus. Yes.
So smash the homies, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Did he say community benefits?
I have referred a person before. So me and a person, I think I told you guys this story before, where I started talking to this dude. It was cool. He gave me head. It was all right. And I was talking to my friend, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm talking to somebody too." And she showed me his picture, and I was like, "Oh, that's the same dude I literally just fucked like yesterday." And she was like, "No way!" And I said, "Yeah." I said, and she's like, "Yo, we need to confront him." I said, "Confront him on what? You better go get your nut. What are you talking about?" He was cool. He gave head. Good. Go do your thing. And she's like, "Kenneth, come on, like you can't do that." I said, if he was gonna do this to me, if he was gonna fuck me and then talk to somebody else and fuck somebody else, why not just be you? We friends. So I know we good. Like, what? Just do it. Get your shit, girl. This was when I was very much in my savage mood. I was very savage back then.
I'm gonna say
some whack shit about
Duke
girl
just dropped
code.
off and ran.
No, I was gonna say some whack shit about girl code, but then I just realized that I had a whole pass around. Like, and he was crew, you know what I mean? Like he was somebody that we were all cool with, we would hang out with or whatever. But he had, had sex with like two of my friends, and I had absolutely no qualms about him handling it for me. So I mean, it's just, yeah, I don't know. It'd be like that sometimes.
Yes, actually, yes. The Eskimo brothers, yes, fish at the same hole. Because
there've been some pass rounds in the group.
Some people don't want to keep it to themselves. Like, if I got some good dick, it's hard to come by some good dick. And then it's the bonus if they get good head at the same time. I don't know if I want to lend that out, if I want to put that on a rent. Okay, I don't know. But if my friend really needs something and I'm like, you can have them, but
let me just loan it out. I'll loan it out.
So your friend's really in need. You're like, you know what? I got a guy.
I got a guy. I got a guy for that.
It's hard out here to find some good stuff, So if you got some, why not send out a referral?
So
You know what I'm saying? Put the transfer papers in. Okay. And send the
have you ever done
referral.
it before though?
Yeah. But
You
they go, but I
you gave out some
no, I'm gonna
referrals
need
like
you to when you come back over this way, I need a transcript. I need to see make sure everything's okay.
you go to that sonographer right there. Go ahead, give me that.
Wait. Are you asking if we've ever given referrals, or are you asking if we've ever been a pass around?
No, have you ever gave out like she said, her friend was in, hypothetical friend in need. You're like, you know what? I got a guy. Here you go. You ever done that?
No.
I don't think I have. I don't think so.
If I got a good dick, why would I want to fuck now?
Why would I pass it around? That's mine.
No. Like I know you fucking other people, but I want to feel special. I want to.
He said he got a Yelp page.
Not a Yelp page.
I'm screaming.
He got branded my toxic trait.
Okay, you know what? Call yourself Costco since everybody gonna get a sample. Okay, like
not a referral with a receipt.
Sharing is caring. Oh man. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. My high school group when we were out
group full of swingers.
on the street,
happening?
that was definitely our motto. Sharing is caring.
So. That's because y'all were a bunch of whores. Sorry.
I don't know how we got from one topic to the next, but
I have no clue.
What happened was
no clue.
Duke hopped in here, dropped the bomb, and then rolled out.
And ran. Literally threw a hand grenade and ran.
That's what it is. That's what happened. He just dropped the hand grenade and rolled out and left everyone else in here to deal with the bombshell.
Kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know where we're supposed to be. Don't we got a whole
guys?
Yes.
Okay.
We're talking about dom subs. That's what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about. The ideal dom sub. Okay.
I like a good pleasure sub or
pleasure sub.
Pleasure sub.
What I'm liking is pleasure sub, pleasure dom.
Oh, Duke came back.
It was like you Pat. So where did you go? Did you have a bathroom break? Because we
haven't been talking. Genocide Circus said, "Nah, we're not giving out samples. We're giving out full service."
Well, Brandon want to be Costco so bad.
Giving out free samples. Oh shit.
Oh, man, we okay. You know what?
Where was we at?
Since Duke wants to drop off some bombs, I want to see you and Mr. Bearded Teddy Bear in here next week.
Uh-oh.
Hammy whammies, you heard him.
I'm just saying, come on, Popcorn in your beard. I want to see y'all on the show.
I don't know. Is Bearded Teddy Bear part of Popcorn in your beard? I don't even know. I'm still not okay on the dom so that if I say I like a hard dom, I gotta worry about getting decked. That's not.
I'm not about getting decked.
That's why I left it alone because I'm not. My brain can't handle anymore.
That's not what that is. Y'all think that the hard doms are out here abusing people? Is that what y'all think?
Nah, they just out here giving out punishments, not punishment.
Yeah, that's what I need.
They're really just giving out punishments.
They're really just giving out punishments. There's
no phone for 3, like no internet, like social media apps for like 3 days.
If you like shopping, then there's no shopping for however long.
There's just a lot of stuff, like no masturbating for like a week or so, like stuff like that, or restrict sex from you, or just like your basic stuff that you like will get taken away from you. Like it's just straight like punishments. Rarely any punishments. Really.
Yeah. And soft doms and pleasure doms.
Yeah, they'll give out the punishment. Because hard doms are more so masochists. Not masochist, sadist. Thank you.
Yes.
I think every D type has a little bit of sadism in them.
Sadism, yeah.
Yes.
All right, my business. We're having a whole conversation over here. Okay, this is a submissive conversation only. No doms allowed.
Excuse me.
There is some chips on my floor.
No beating my meat for a week. Hell no. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay.
Sir, it sounds like you don't even know the relationship right now. So I'm just gonna let it be. Let it be. It's
Not dogs and stuff. Wait,
I have is jokes, but I'm
you're
learning about
killing me.
dogs.
Dogs and stuff.
Your big behind thumb pressed the wrong letter, G.
Oh,
We ain't
Oh,
them soda crackers who be getting little pinky fucked by their dogs.
no, Brandon, we're not involved in animals.
oh
We're just
That
called
is
fat figures. That's all it
illegal. That is
is.
bestiality, first of all.
oh
We are not Eminem out here.
You remember the dude who died by getting fucked by a horse?
yes.
Oh, yeah, Brandon's like, this is too much. Yes, it is.
Like
If
that
you,
nigga took like being hung like a horse too literal. And then last year, was it last year? Or was it 2021? 2021 here in Massachusetts, a dude got caught in a barn trying to fuck a horse.
Yo, but why? Like, honestly.
And here's my thing. Here's my thing. If you know what a horse's dick could do you think you was gonna pleasure that female horse in any capacity? She probably was just like, "What is that? Your finger? Like, why?"
not eating the peanut butter at Brandon's house. Oh God.
I know you got some big hands now. Listen, because I think, listen, if y'all didn't watch my video on TikTok about the first time when I was on World Star Hip Hop and them two old white ladies were sitting there talking about their first time, and I'm thinking they talking about them losing their virginity, and they talking about the first time they did it with a dog, bro.
Wasn't it the lady? Yes, it was that old lady who said she did it with a dog.
Like she put peanut butter on her cooch, and that dog had her going, bro.
White wrist getting kicked. Oh no. No, I didn't know nothing about that, and thank you for that.
And
Now
for whatever reason, I don't know. I don't go on my Facebook like that, so I don't know what's going on. Or Meta. My apologies.
yeah, because Twitter is no longer Twitter, it's X.
Twitter is X. No mouth.
So it's no longer Twitter videos, it's X videos.
What you call it? I guess there's the home button. That's
You
just
know we can't hear you, Roy, if you talking to us.
friends that you have. and then there's like video, right? So I was on Facebook going through my friend's feed. Some way, somehow it switched over to the video one. And so I'm just like, okay, whatever. I was watching a funny video and I just kept going into watching videos, right? Like you were on TikTok or Instagram. Do you know, next thing I seen was them trying to mate two goats together. And this dude took his foot and started rubbing the goat pussy to like stimulate for the guy to fuck it. Then I'm like, what is this? And I was like, okay, move. Went to the next video. There's a dude literally taking them little tiny dogs you can put in your hand, and he's pouring water over his little dick or whatever. And he's trying to make it come out, and then he's like making the dogs fuck. And I'm like, why is this on Facebook? Why is this on Facebook?
Hunter, why do you know the statistics for this?
Why?
You go look that up.
Why are we talking about this shit? I just don't understand.
Brandon's like, you know what? I'm going to sleep.
I'm with Brandon. I'm about to go to bed. We done
Right.
gone from horses to goats to dogs and shit.
How do we go from Dom subs into bestiality? I don't know. I don't know how we got here.
It's not the same, please, guys. Because this is how the stereotypes start when people start thinking.
It was hard as fuck to me. You missed a lot.
Yeah, Jamaica. This rabbit hole is it got real deep real quick.
We're gonna talk about moose. Please, Brandon. Yo.
It's common knowledge. It is not common knowledge, Genocide Circus.
No, this girl in my high school fucked her cat. Like, and she said that shit. Like, she said it out loud. She was talking, I forgot, because she was a grade below me, but it got around that school quick because the school was like literally a square. And she said something about how she let the cat like fuck on her or like lick her or some shit like that. So she just got known as like the cat,
You know what?
the girl who fucked the cat.
Climb out of this motherfucker.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna say this anonymously. I'm not gonna say who just sent me this text, but I'm gonna leave it be. They said I had an old white coworker tell me how she used to put peanut butter on her coochie and let the cat lick it off at the office cookout. And I know cats have barbecue tongues, so coochie had to be cut up after.
Now we
Good
got
night,
right. No,
everybody.
you know what?
I'm done. I'm done.
What kind of weird sex did we get
I'm
into?
done.
Is this HBO After Dark? I'm just saying. How do we get here?
No, this is PetSmart After Dark because y'all keep talking about animals.
Not PetSmart After Dark.
Jesus.
If you knew how the insemination of cows are,
Huh?
him, you was out here making your cows fuck.
Wait, cat what?
One time, my friend
Never
told
heard
me. One time, my friend, you know how cats go into heat. Well, every animal goes into heat, but when the cat was going to my friend's father, his cat would go into heat, and you know how the cat be like, meow, meow, and it just be like all horny and shit. So he learned like he just take a pencil cap, he would take a pen cap, it just, and that cat would be turned out, be like, whoa.
What is happening, yo?
So far, we had hard horses, goats, mooses, and now cats. Anybody fucked an alligator?
Nope, but I've seen turtles, unfortunately, and that is weird.
Hey,
It's me. Oh Lord. Oh wow, wrong podcast. This is your fault.
Nah, dude.
this is your fault, dude.
You still
made this deviate.
you still even explain nothing. That's the
Right.
crazy part.
You want to come here talking about pass offs?
to capture this violated
Not
alligator and
alligator,
not catch the cough. No shit. Oh my god. Be torn up if the cat was a tiger.
The cat
Their tongues are
made
made to strip meat off the
bones.
Why are we talking about this?
Well, guys, thank
know
you
what?
so much for joining in another great successful episode of the Kinkazoid podcast.
What the
Yes, they are.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I've seen it.
These are 30%
We are super happy that you have decided to spend your Sunday night with us. If Hubjuicer would be so kind to drop the link of the Discord in the chat so you guys can join the Discord and we can hop in the Discord and just laugh and giggle about how funny and immature we all are.
Apparently.
We're here every single Sunday, Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Always. You can always find me at Chase Inc. on TikTok and Candy Taste Sweet on Instagram because your brother's best friend's homie grandfather's grandson told him that it was true. And you can also catch me on the Tap In every single Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Spark FM. If you're in the Boston area, Spark FM is having Spark the Block September 3rd, Labor Day weekend. We have Trina and Beanie Man coming out. So, yeah. Whoopity, scoopity boop.
The meow out of my cat last night. All right, so yeah.
I've never ever had sex with an animal, but somebody
ever. I've never
Never. Nope.
Never in life.
Dog shit out of me.
So yeah, y'all can find me on TikTok and IG as Royal_KP. You can also catch me on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on the Snack and Flip podcast, which is hosted by me and Hubjuicer and a couple of our other co-hosts. We talk about movies and shows and all that great shit. So yeah, Josh, check it out.
Roy said yes. Catch us here and on Snack and Flick. You know what? Yeah, we gotta end this because y'all in the comments are going for it. You know what?
There's a furry count. You
You know what?
gotta
Yep. If you
shrimp.
hey, if you want to catch us, you can catch us in this Discord in this aftercare. It I guess this conversation make it to you. I don't know.
Because
I
if
pray
it
it doesn't.
does, then I have Hunter. Okay. All right. Yep. We're gonna talk. You gonna have
Yep.
to. This is another story. You're gonna have to explain
Yep.
in the Discord.
You know what?
Good
All
night,
right. Good
everybody.
night. Good night. Good night. Oh man.